Students, today we are going to learn accounting equation problem 3. Let me see the problem. Apply accounting equation. On 1st January 2018, the business showed the following balances. So balances are given. So transaction 1. When balances are given, we should write to balance BD. Cash 20,000. Bank balance 70,000, stock balance 15,000, debtor not given, prepaid not given. So add cash, bank and stock total 1,05,000 is capital. In this problem, balances are given. What we have to do, we should write to balance BD, write the respective value, then add all assets, write it in the as capital. So balance equation plus 0. Transaction 2. Transaction 2. Purchased goods on credit for rupees 20,000. We bought goods on credit. So we can write it as credit purchase. We can write it as credit purchase. When we buy goods on credit terms, stock level increases, our creditor also increases. When we buy goods from other, they are called our creditor. When we buy goods on others on credit terms, they are called creditor of the business. So when we buy goods on credit terms, stock increases, creditor also increases. Now balancing equation, plus 20,000 plus 70,000 plus 35,000 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1,05,000 plus 20,000. Then transaction 3. Goods returned to creditor. When we return goods to the creditor, we can term as purchase return. We can term as purchase returns. We are returning goods to the creditor. Just now we bought goods from creditor, stock increases, creditor also increases. When we return goods to same creditor, what happened? We have to give the opposite effect. The value is 5,000. So stock decreases, creditor also decreases. Other item we can mark as 0. When we return goods to the creditor, stock decreases, our creditor also decreases. Now balancing equation, 20,000, 70,000 plus 30,000 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1,05,000 plus 15,000. Transaction to learn transaction number 4. Look at the problem. Shirts costing 1,600 was sold to Janani on credit for rupees 2,000. So 1,600 worth of goods sold to Janani for rupees 2,000. Name is given. It is called credit sales. It is called credit sales. So the book value of the goods deducted from stock. Since it is a credit sale added with the debtor, the difference between cost price and sale value is a profit should be added with the capital. So other item we can mark as 0. Other item we can mark as 0. Balancing equation, 20,000, 70,000 plus 28,400 plus 2,000 plus 0 plus 105,400 plus 15,000. Then transaction 5. Janani returned one shirt of sale value rupees 500. So Janani returned one shirt of sale value of rupees 500. So just now we sold goods to Janani. What we did, 1,600 cost price goods sold to Janani for rupees 2,000. Now Janani returned how many shirts? One shirt, which is sales value 500. Okay. Now we have to find the cost price of, so sales value of returned goods given. Sales value of returned goods are given. We have to find the cost value of returned goods, and we have to find profit on returned goods. We have to find cost value of returned goods, profit on returned goods. These two we have to find. Yes. First we have to find profit on returned goods. We sold to Janani for 2000. The cost price how much? 1600. So total profit we earned how much? 400 rupees. That on sales of 2000 worth of goods. Now she returned 500 worth of goods. So we earned profit how much? 100 rupees. So the cost value how much? Sale value minus profit equal to cost value 400. Now here we can write sales return. Sales return. Cost value should be added with the stock. The sale value of returned goods should be deducted from debtor. The profit on sales return should be deducted from capital. Other item we can mark as 0. Other item we can mark as 0. Equation plus 20,000 plus 70,000 plus 28,800 plus 1,500 plus 0 plus 105 300 plus 15,000. Okay. Next, transaction 6. Janani, she is our debtor, deposited money due in CDM. So direct deposit by Janani. So debtor deposited into bank, that is CDM, cash deposit machine. So what happened? Our bank balance will increase by 1,500. The debtor, what happened? Decreases. Other item we can mark as 0. $28,800 plus 0 plus 0 plus 105,300 plus 15,000. Next, transaction 7. Insurance paid by net banking. So insurance paid by net banking. So we paid insurance by net banking. Our bank balance will reduce and capital also will reduce since it is an expense. So other item we can mark as 0. Other item we can mark as 0. Now the balancing equation plus 20,000 plus 70,500 plus 28,800 plus 0 plus 0 plus 104,300 plus 15,000. Then the last transaction is insurance prepaid. Insurance prepaid, it is an asset. We have to give one more column for the insurance prepaid under the asset side. Okay. Insurance prepaid. How much? 100 rupees. What we have to do? Add with the insurance prepaid, and the same should be added with the capital also. Other item we can mark as 0. So insurance prepaid is given, add with the prepaid and add with the capital. Balancing equation plus 20,000 plus 70,500 plus 28,800 plus 0 plus 100 equal to plus 104,400 plus 15,000. What we have to do? Add these two. 1,19,400. 1,19,400. We have to add this. So how much here? 90,500 plus 28,800. 003 balance 1 9 1 0 here 100. So the total of all assets 1,19,400 total. Now the total assets and the capital liability are equal. Our equation is correct. Students, we completed accounting equation problem. In next class we'll solve different problem. Till then, bye and thank you.